Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Against the Public for August 27th. I'm Dana Lane. Today, we'll go through my top 3 Major League Baseball plays after yet another winning day. I hope everybody has been able to stuff more cash in your bankroll for the weekend. We're going to have a terrific weekend in college and college football and pro football next week. But it's my favorite time of year, so we're gonna Big Dad saying we're going to rock and roll, but a tremendous August with the free plays, and I hope everybody has been able to prosper during this time. After we finish, please go to Pickdawgz.com. I was asked today about how do I sign up for your college package? How do I sign up for your NFL package? How do I sign up for both? Well, you simply go to Pickdawgz.com. You find my name on the website, and all my plays are up there. And plus, I'll put a link up there as well, so you can find every one of my plays if you want to join me. Whether it's college football, all access pass, WNBA, Major League Baseball, however you want to do it, we'll put a link up there so I'm easy to find. Tomorrow we will have both. Major League Baseball will have a WNBA side and total in tomorrow's Las Vegas Aces versus the Dallas Wings matchup. You can jump on my single plays or my MLB 3-pack for tomorrow, just $49.99. Of course, everybody who jumped on that 3-pack yesterday, well, we had a winner, so congratulations to you. We'll come back again tomorrow. We'll do it again. So winners on the in Major League Baseball on the website, winners on the free plays. Hope everybody is happy with that. Okay, as you know, I'm sorry, I am still trying to recuperate a little bit, but I apologize. As you know, there's only one way to get every play I release, and that's to become an all-access member, and you could do that over the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day, or better yet, guys, just jump on the annual all-access pass that gives you every play I release from now to this time next year for one low price. Comes out to be about $3.70 a day. So if you throw it on your credit card, you can just pay it off a little at a time, and we sit back and relax, and we got the whole college and NFL season ahead of us. We got WNBA postseason coming up, Major League Baseball, the stretch run postseason, Major League Baseball, the start of the NHL, NBA, college basketball, and right up to this time next year in Major League Baseball. So please choose one of those. Let's go to work. It is the best time of year. There is no other time where I have more success than right now, and we're off to a 3-0 start in college football last week. We will start week 1 this week on Thursday. We'll have 3 plays on the 2 major board games between North Carolina and Minnesota and Coastal Carolina and Jackson State. Not sure which one I'm going to put a total up, but we will definitely have sides on both of these games. So please make sure you get involved. You can join me for that college football package for just $599.99. That takes you all the way through the national championship game, or same price for the NFL, which takes you all the way through the Super Bowl, or you can have both for just $899.99. Takes you, gives you every play that I release. And you guys know, if you've been with me a while, I give out plays. I'm not a one play a day guy. I like to give out plays so people not only win, but they also are in the action for most of the day, which is, carries you all the way through Saturday, which is what we want to do. We want to be in action from start to finish. Over 4,000 units won last year, another 300 to start the year this year. I will have all my college football plays up every day or every week this year on Wednesday. So you'll have plenty of time to pick through them and decipher if you're going to use them all or maybe just a few. But I will have all of those plays up on a Wednesday. Okay, let's get to your free plays on Tuesday. We've been absolutely smashing bookmakers in Major League Baseball, and we're going to do that again. I love these plays today. Remember, these are probable pitches, so please confirm before placing your wager. We'll start things off at 6:40 Eastern Time. Game rotation 9:01, 9:02. Chicago Cubs on the road against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubbies minus $1.45. 8 under minus 15. Justin Steele against Jared Jones. A lot going on here, including a Pirates team that's trying out a few different things. They have a return of a key starter, a key starting pitcher, a return of their second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And for Jared Jones and or return of a key starter, and Jared Jones, and of course Nick Gonzalez just came off of the IL. He started at second base yesterday. Justin Steele, much better. You guys know he's much better than his 4-5 record. He started 21 games this year. He has 125 Ks and 123 innings. The Cubs score 4.35 runs per game for Steele. Not too bad, but if you go inside those numbers just a little bit more, we see 11 times this year the Cubs have given him 3 runs or less, which is 11 times in 21 games. It's over 50% of his starts where they give him 3 runs or less. A clear indication that it's feast or famine when Justin Steele is on the hill. Jared Jones is going to make his first start in almost 2 months. Had that lat injury. Came back a lot quicker than some other guys that have that lat injury, but he's going to be making his start after a long time out. He's going to be a major cog in that rotation next year. So you want to get him right if you're the Pirates organization heading into next year. And you can bet we're no more talk about the wild card. This team is completely out of the wild card. Jared Jones is not going to go any more than 4 innings. Maybe 5, depending on how quickly he gets through the Cubs lineup. But he's another guy who just cannot depend on run support. The Bucks only give him 3.21 runs per game, and in 8 of his 16 starts this year, they've scored 2 runs or less. So, as you guys know, I watch every Pirates game. I haven't missed one pitch this year, which is usually a nauseating experience, and it's turning into that again this year. But to me, the atmosphere around PNC is a little dead. They just moved O'Neal Cruz to center field. Hasn't played there yet. He's going to be a DH, but the problem with that is it's a little bit of a blow to his ego for sure. I don't know how he's going to do out there. He could be excellent in center field, and hopefully Andrew McCutchen can kind of come in and give him some pointers on how to make that transition. We've seen other guys do it, but we've all known he just is not what they're looking for or what they need at shortstop. It's especially when you see other guys like Kiner Falefa come in and play shortstop and make the routine plays. And O'Neal Cruz, you can't take his bat out of the lineup, but you certainly can't put him at shortstop anymore. So they're moving him to center field. And also, when you're making a wager on this game, if you watch this game the other night, I mean, the Cubs were running at will on Grandal. I think they ended up with 8 or 9 stolen bases in the game in Game 1. And now Grandal's not going to be starting this game coming up. So he's going to be out of the lineup. So you're going to have a big bat, not a big bat, but a guy that's got a little bit of pop, and I've certainly showed that 2 nights ago. So Pittsburgh's in a state of flux right now, and I just think this team is going to be a team that's going to be able to compete for a division title next year. I think they're going to be fantastic if they just stay healthy, which is a massive if for this organization, because there's just, no matter how good or what team that they put out there, there's not going to be a lot of depth. So any kind of injuries, once injuries start pecking away at this team, that's when they get hurt, and so to speak. And that's what happened to them this year as well, and they just kind of fell apart. I think this organization right now is in kind of a disappointing mode. Gave up 18 runs in Game 1. Some might say, well, you know, they got into their middle relief quite a bit last night. They didn't really do that. You saw Figo come in. He's not a guy that they're going to lean on for most of the time. So they did a good job of kind of tiptoeing around guys that they would use on a regular basis. Santana is a guy that they would use on a regular basis. He got hit around pretty good. But I just think this is a tough situation. Because Jones is not going to go deep into this game, and the Pirates' middle relief has not been the strength of this team like they expected it to be the entire year. So we're going to go, to make a long story just a little bit longer, we're going to take the Cubs minus $1.45. Game number 2, 6:40 Eastern Time, 9/11, 9/12, Kansas City Royals against the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians minus $1.42, 8.5 is your total. Michael Lorenzen against Gavin Williams. I guess we're going to see how the Guardians bounced back. They lost both games of a doubleheader yesterday against Kansas City, so that 3-game lead in the American League Central is now down to 1 game. They're going to send 2-6 Gavin Williams to the hill in hopes of improving on a 5.13 ERA. Just 10 starts at best. Again, like the previous game, we're just going to get 4 to 5 innings out of Williams. He's looking to improve on a run of games where he's just 1-3, got a 7.37 ERA. So I'm a little bit surprised that so much of the money is coming in on Cleveland in this one. Michael Lorenzen 7-6, 3.47 ERA. 2-0 with a 1.99 ERA since coming to the Royals from the Texas Rangers at the deadline. So we talked about betting patterns in this game, and despite what those numbers say, which clearly say that Kansas City has an advantage in starting pitching in this one, we see 67% of the money in on the Guardians, 76% of the tickets. Nothing significant to move the number, but just to give you an idea where the public is as far as where their thinking is. So I would get on this game as early as possible because it's only going to go up from here. And plus, you're dealing with the fact that it's a very simplistic process by most bettors. They will see that Cleveland's been one of the better teams in the league this year. They will see that Kansas City won both games of the doubleheader yesterday. So their mentality will be, well, of course Cleveland's not going to get swept at home against Kansas City. Yeah, we've seen how that's worked out in the past. The Royals have now won 3 straight head-to-head, but I still trust this Cleveland pitching just a little bit more, especially if they can survive the first 4 to 5 innings in this game. It's extremely important for them to grab the lead early and hang on to that lead, and then that bullpen, which has been so good, can come in and wrap this thing up. I'm going to take Cleveland minus $1.42. My gut is saying Kansas City is going to be a tough out in this game. But if Cleveland has anything, it will show bettors exactly who the Guardians are in this last game of the series. So I'm going to take Cleveland minus $1.42. And then 9:40 Eastern Time, 9:09, 9:10. New York Mets against Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks minus $1.15, 9 under minus 20. Sean Manaea against Eduardo Rodriguez. The Diamondbacks have won 6 straight games. They've pulled to within 3 games of the Los Angeles Dodgers in the National League West. Mets are 2.5 game out of a wild card. The public is all over the Snakes. 98% of the money is on Arizona, along with 90% of the tickets. This is full of professional money here, which has pushed this number from $1.08 to $1.16 in some spots. And if you followed the Diamondbacks for most of the season, you know that they've had an incredible year against the money line. This is going to be their best season since 2017, or has been their best season since 2017. They're plus 13.39 units, but they are 1 unit away from eclipsing that 2017 mark. So when it's all said and done for Arizona, this will likely be the best team against the money line since 2011, when they won well over 2,000 units, or 20 units, depending on how you say it. But Arizona's 43-23 as a favorite. They're 31-15 as a home favorite. Eduardo Rodriguez is going to be making his 4th start as he looks to add to a 2-0 record. A 3.94 ERA after coming back after a lat strain, same as Jared Jones. He's a veteran pitcher who has won at least 10 games 5 times in his 9-year career. And Sean Manaea has had a terrific season, but we have found a little bit of a dead spot with Manaea of late. He's 1-1 in his last 3 outings with a 4.77 ERA. I'm going to take Arizona. I'm going to continue with the streak here. We're going to take the Snakes minus $1.15. So that does it for your Tuesday free plays. Please jump on over to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages, including that all-access pass that will take you right through college football, depending on how long that you get the package for. It can take you through the whole season. It can take you through just this weekend or September. Whatever you choose, please make sure to get involved. And then, of course, tomorrow I'll have my Major League Baseball premium plays and a WNBA side and total locked into the website. So here's your Tuesday free play recap. Chicago Cubs minus $1.45, Cleveland minus $1.42, and Arizona minus $1.15. That does it for today's show. Thank you so much to everybody who continues to be an active participant on the show, that sends really nice notes up on the YouTube page. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching, and also thank you so much for signing up for the packages. I know this is the money that you went out and earned, and you're putting your trust behind me, and believe me, I don't take that lightly. So I appreciate each and every one of you. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. We'll see if I have my voice back tomorrow. All the best to you and your wagers on Tuesday.